think what art means to me is someone who probably applies their own creativity in something that they do.
In a very idealistic world, I would want somebody to be able to just say that I want to be an artist and have that as a completely normalized career.
Hi everyone, so I'm Malcolm. I'm actually a photographer. I used to dance and act, and I still like to do that a lot. But mainly now I shoot behind the camera and I shoot photos for dance, music, theatre productions, and that's what I like to do.
So I'm Sneha and I'm a soon-to-be graduate. I'm a theatre major, right now completing it in my last semester. Made in SG is a video production company that aims to tell stories of artists and art space companies. When we say stories, we are focusing on the individual. Their craft speaks for itself. What we are trying to do here is amplify the voice of the artist behind. I think there is value in doing that, and we can hope that through the visual medium of video production that we are amplifying these voices and trying to create an avenue for them to be visible.
It's worth bringing up the name of Made in SG. We don't just want to focus on Singaporeans or people who are born in Singapore. I think what we wanted to show is people who have spent maybe significant portions of their life in Singapore, or people who have a connection to Singapore. Yeah. It's kind of hard to even call yourself an artist sometimes. Even myself, I've been shooting photography for about 4 years now. Am I really a creative? Sometimes I even struggle with that question. So I think for us, it was trying to find a way of how can we inspire people to realize that what they're doing is considered art.
When people say oh, you have an arts collective, okay, so it's a non-profit organization. It doesn't have to be, So we were trying to experiment. It was also very much an experiment. We didn't know if it will work, if it will fail, and I think it's still a process. We're still discovering it. But one of the main reasons it's also a partnership is for financial sustainability. Made in SG follows a limited liability partnership structure, and we do both commercial projects that are non-arts related, commercial projects that are arts related, and arts related projects that are created in-house. So the business model helps us to reallocate and manage our funds that way. And it's really helpful from that perspective.
Making it legitimized in that aspect was also a way for us to be able to be in line with rules and regulations that were set out. When phase 1 actually first started for reopening, our business code was actually one of those that could continue working. For us, that became really, really helpful. Yeah. I think I want people to be able to call themselves and be confident calling themselves an artist, right? It took me quite a long time to say that I am a photographer and I enjoy doing that, right? It's not my main career, right? But I think at the same time, I want people to be inspired to continue creating, and at the same time I want them to reach a point where they can call themselves legitimate, because I think that once you feel confident in it, and once you feel confident in what you're doing and you feel you're legitimate, it will really kind of give you a little bit more confidence to really take your craft further, So I hope that in hearing the stories that we present and hearing the stories that we explore, people also be inspired to do the same. So that's something I want to do.